All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakah, Hakodash. All right, Yahweh is the only true powerful holy name before you get me called God. Yahweh Shai, the only true powerful holy name before you ignorantly refer to as Jesus Christ. Okay. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, love, salutations, and blessings to the Lord's elect. The brother Yeshaya, part of Men Valley, South Carolina. And this lesson is going to be a quick lesson on, I'm not going to make it too long, but basically the wickedness of women and how to not, you're not really supposed to trust any woman, okay? Now, we know that we're in Babylon the Great, and everything that's been happening, you know, from stemming from thousands of years ago, because, you know, a couple thousands of years ago, especially around the time, and a little bit before the time when Yahweh shall walk the earth, our women were somewhat in a better case. But since the wicked is bearing rule, Esau, Edom, okay, they have turned everything upside down. They've gave the woman more power. They've basically liberated the woman, which liberation, in the term that I'm using, is not a good thing. Okay, a woman is not supposed to be so-called liberated. Okay, you're supposed to keep tabs on your woman, man. You're supposed to keep her in the house for the most part. You know what I'm saying? She's not supposed to be gadding abroad. Okay, and just she's supposed to have structure. You know, starting from when she's young, because as the scriptures say, basically, if you have a daughter, you're not really supposed to act any type of way in front of her. You're supposed to be stern and strict on your daughters. Okay, but things are not happening that way now, and uh, partly, well, mostly due to Esau Edom being in control, the wicked being in control, man. Okay, but this lesson right here is going to be centered around the basketball player PJ Washington. He plays for the Charlotte Hornets, and he's a young cat. I think he got drafted. He was drafted first round. I forgot which pick, like seventh or something like that. And you know, with that draft money, with that high draft comes draft money. Okay, I don't know if he was a lottery pick or anything, but with that draft pick comes money and bonuses. Now, this woman that you see on the screen right here, she goes by the name of Brittany Renner, and I had an Instagram a little while ago, and she was very popular on Instagram because she's very provocative. She has somewhat of a nice figure. She looks all right. You know, she's okay. She's not really, a dime in my book, but a lot of other celebrities don't see it as such. You know, she's dealt with a lot of basketball players, rappers, and stuff like that, and basically she's been passed around. But this guy PJ Washington, came in the league and basically got beguiled by her, man. Basically, she got him to get her pregnant, and as soon as she got what she wanted, aka pregnancy, she dumped him and filed for divorce secretly. So now he has to pay $200,000 worth of child support to this woman, okay, for at least 18 years. So she really there was a meme that she signed a contract basically over $200,000 a month for 18 years. She signed like a super max contract worth about hundreds of millions of dollars. Well, close to $100 million, man. All right. uh, yeah. Well, not close to 100, but it's some millions, man. But without further ado, I'm gonna play this clip because she actually said herself, um, you know, what the game was, and you know this guy didn't listen. So here he is. She did, because she said it herself, and she was giving tips to other Instagram models or Instagram thoughts, so to say, man. Hoes to be plainly put on how to scam these you know scam these men, man. But hey, like the scriptures say, give not that strength to a woman, which I'm gonna get in after this video. See, there it is, man. So let's get into a couple scriptures, man, because the Bible warns us and tells us about these wicked women, man. Okay. Now the first one I'm going to read is Proverbs 3:13. Uh, so like, let's see. Let's see somewhere. Okay. Let's see. All right, 3:31 is Proverbs. Let's try 31. Here it is. Uh, Bam. This is Proverbs 31, and this is King Lemuel's mother telling him and basically giving him the game on women, man. The words of King Lemuel, the prophecy that his mother taught him. What, my son, and what the son of my womb, and what the son of my bowels. Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings. That's right. So, this guy, PJ Tucker, had money. He has so-called status in his world, which would classify him. I wouldn't say he's a king, but he's as the world would say, a high value man. How Kevin Samuels would say it. But we all know the real high value men are men of the Lord. But not to go into that. Basically, he had money and status and things like that. So he should have been able to, because in this current world, money is power. Let's just state it. Let's state the obvious. Okay, and he could have did anything with that money. Okay, he could have flew him out some virgins. He could have had multiple wives, because the scriptures talk about multiple wives, because he had the substance, to actually provide for all of them, man. Okay, but what did he do? He chose to give his power, his strength, okay, his seed and his money, okay, to this woman, Brittany Renner, which is she's a self-proclaimed and a Instagram model, man, aka a whore, right? Proverbs 31:3 again. Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings. It is not for kings, O Lemuel. It is not for kings to drink wine, nor for princes strong drink, lest they drink and forget the law and pervert the judgment of any of the afflicted. Give strong drink unto him that is ready to perish, and wine to those to be heavy of heart. So, it's going into something else. But yeah, man. Let's see what I'm gonna skip down to 10. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. That's right. And that especially goes, you know, true. That especially applies to today, man. Okay. Slacking. That especially applies to for today, yo. You know? Uh yeah, because this was over 2,000 years ago. Okay, and she's telling him, I don't know why my screen keeps going out, but she's telling him to actually be on the lookout. Okay. She will the heart of her husband doeth safety trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil. She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life. That's right. So this doesn't apply to the women, these current modern day women, so called. All right. Now let's move on to the book of Micah, chapter 7 and verse 5. All right. Trust ye not in a friend, put ye not confidence in a God. Keep the doors of thy mouth from her that lieth in thy bosom. That's right. So even when you have a woman, okay, and she's in your bosom, aka, y'all are together, y'all cohabitating, and things like that. If you're husband and wife or whatever, you're not supposed to, relay messages, um, relate everything to her, man. Okay, you're not supposed to let the left hand know what the right hand is doing, man. All right, or the right hand what the left hand is doing. You're basically not supposed to tell everything to your woman, man. Tell her what she needs to know, and then keep it moving, because you never know. Especially with these women nowadays, they can use your words against you. Okay, look at the example of um what's his name, Samson. Okay, the woman in his bosom was Delilah, and he told her the origin of his strength. And what did she do? She turned it around and had it to where the Philistines, took advantage of that, and plucked his eyes out and took his strength away from him, man. Okay, so you definitely got to be on the lookout for these women, man. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 9 and verse 1. Be not jealous over the wife of thy bosom, and teach her not an evil lesson against thyself. Give not thy soul unto a woman, to set her foot upon thy substance. Okay, so you're not supposed to give these women, you know what I'm saying, foot upon your substance, man. And that's what that guy PJ Washington did, man. He gave an Instagram model who's been ran through by numerous men, okay, and he knew that. All right, he gave her a foot upon his substance, aka put a seed into her, where he's obligated to pay her $200,000 a month for 18 years at least. And what if he doesn't stay in the league that long? What if he gets injured? Okay, of course it will change, but he still have to pay her whatever the court decides, man. So this guy really messed up by doing that, and she turned around. She wasn't even genuinely interested in him, man. She filed for divorce secretly to a couple, I think it was a couple months or a couple weeks after she knew she was pregnant, man. After she had the baby. So what kind of stuff is that, man? These is what these harlots should do. And that's what she is, a harlot, a whore. Sirach 9. Meet not with an harlot, lest thou fall into her snares. Use not much the company of a woman that is a singer, lest thou be taken by her attempts. Okay? So, man, come on, man. Gaze not on the maid, that thou fall not by those things that are precious in her. You know what that is. Give not thy soul unto harlots, that thou lose not thine inheritance. Okay? Look not round about thee in the streets of the city, neither wander thou in the solitary places thereof. Turn away thine eye from a beautiful woman, and look not upon another's beauty. For many have been deceived by the beauty of a woman, for herewith love is kindled as a fire. So this is one of my favorite scriptures that I like to lean upon, because as men, we like women, man. So we'll see a gorgeous woman, or attractive woman out and about, say at Walmart or at the store through our travels, and you'll look upon her, all right, and before you know it, you're taken by her, aka her beauty, man. And the scriptures talk against that, man. So especially we have women, we need to just keep it moving. And this is one of my favorite scriptures that I always keep in my mind. It's easier said than done, but this is a beautiful scripture. Now, still in the book of Sirach, I'm gonna wrap it up. The book of Sirach 25 and 26 are some good books to read for time's sake, because I didn't want to make this too long. For time's sake, I'm just gonna read, a couple points in 25 and then 26, man. All right, and then wrap it up. Sirach 25. Like I said, this is the whole chapter is good to read, but I'm pinpoint 19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. See, all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman, man. Okay, and the scriptures also say that a wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man. Okay, as the climbing up a sandy way is to the feet of the aged, so is a wife full of words to a quiet man. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure. A woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach. A wicked woman abateth courage, and maketh a heavy countenance and a wounded heart. A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees. And that's what that girl's gonna do to that is doing to that man. All right. It's speaking metaphorically, but it, also physically, a woman can deteriorate your strength, man. And this is a somewhat young cat, but he needs all of his strength. But this woman, she's fucking him up, man. All right, and the scriptures say, many have ran out of their wits for women, for a woman, man. All right. Let's see. Sirach 26 and 3. A good wife is a good portion, which shall be given in the portion of them that fear the Lord. So, that was his punishment, man. Okay. The Lord gave him a wicked woman, Let's see. There it is, verse 23. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord. That's right. So, hey, if brothers have women out there, thank the Lord if she's not, evil and she's not doing crazy things to you, like, these these stories that we hear about these women out here. And if brothers don't have women, man, thank the Lord, because that's that much time that you can serve him and give to him. So I'm going to end it with that. I'm going to give our honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Harakah, Kodash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace, love, salutations, and blessings to the Lord's elect. Shalom.